Alright. How do we want to handle this? No, we can't do the thing with the taunting. But that doesn't mean you're useless. I wonder if I shouldn't make one of these guys my Chronomancer, since they're higher level, and Chronomancer has a skill that depends on level. I don't know. Can we handle this as we are currently equipped? Like, this is gonna... Well, magic damage is actually kind of the way to go. Well, no, dot damage is gonna be the way to go, because he's gonna, you know, lower our stats. So we definitely need Chris as an assassin. Kind of depends on who they afflict with stand down, but basically every 4 turns we're gonna get stood down again. So this is a boss that's best chewed through as quickly as possible. And for that reason, I think maybe... Well, not yet. I want to go with, like, fire. For the even more powerful fire damage. Who else is good at dueling damage, like, right out of the gate? Once again, it kind of just depends who gets afflicted. I can't stun the guy. Did I not change your thing? I was going to take your taunt off. Then again, we can at least guarantee that the first person he hits is going to be someone who needs to be discombobulated. But he bonks every turn. He only hits one person at a time, right? He does. He only hits one person at a time. Just you can't control who he's going to hit. I think we might be okay with just the people we have right here. Yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah, we'll fight the retainer.
That's far enough. All who seek the throne of death must never be allowed to set foot on this unhallowed land. Such is our sacred charge. In the name of the Clifftop Lord, you shall not leave this fortress alive.
Alright, tip. Stuns. Some moves have the ability to stun enemies, causing them to skip their next turn. These don't work on bosses, but they will work on anything else. When you see a powerful enemy that doesn't have boss in its name, try hitting it with a stun to buy yourself some time. So what they're saying is, basically, we can't kill that emblem thing, but we can stun it. Okay. Well, let's hit the Lord's Retainer with all we got. Okay, screw this guy. You can stun. If you condemn the Emblem of Command, it can't do the thing. Yes. You've also got a stun skill. Go ahead and backstab him. Just big damage. Big old damage. This goblin-looking man. You... This can also stun. Yeah, let's try to build up to that quickly. Meanwhile... no, we want to do immense fire damage to one guy. There's the big bonk. Ooh, that big bonk actually hurts quite a bit. Okay, so I want you to build up for another Arcane Assault if you can help it. Maybe just give him a little poke. A little poke. There you go. I can't condemn, but I can lower his physical attack. So let's do that. He hits pretty hard, we don't like it. We need you to sap this guy so it still can't do things. Better knock that off. Shiv him. And finish the blow. You don't have enough for a bash yet, but with an escalating strike you can actually do it twice. It probably has a cooldown though. Well, hey, we're just about halfway there. Oh wow, that completely knocked out Sydney. Goodness. That was with his attack down. No, maybe I do that again. No, yeah. Less attack for you, sir. Good grief. Oh, boy. I mean, the Blurry Flurry. I don't know if it's worth the crit chances. How much damage does it do? He has 11,355. How much does this knock you down by? Not that much. It was a number, but you're better off poisoning him, maybe. Oh yeah, you still get more turns. Hit him. And you, we want you to bash the thing. You stop. Burn! Ugh. That big bonk, though. I need to condemn this guy. You don't get to move. No moves for you. We already did that poison. Let's do this poison. And eviscerate. Never underestimate the dots, man. Although, you know, I think maybe I'm better off dodging. In case he chooses to big bonk my squishy roguelike guy. Oh, this doesn't wear off. Okay, well I want to make sure I keep enough that I can do it again when I'm ready. Keep burning them. Ugh! Hallie barely survived that. And only because I lowered his attack so much. Sheesh. I mean, I guess I could heal people. Is it really going to be at all worth using? Oh, hey, they're going to target him this turn, actually. So I can intervention and take one of his hits off the board, basically. Can you sap again? You can. Hey there, guy. You're not allowed to move. Because I said so. Have I given you every status? You're not burned. That's not your, territory. You can shiv him. Shiv him. And he's not going to attack me this time. Because Alex is not discombobulated. Can I afford to do this? Yeah, I can. And you, I guess maybe... Go ahead and burn somebody. Alright. So we don't know who's gonna hit this time. Well, we can still condemn you. Might as well get that stun out of the way. Your damage isn't super worthwhile. Okay. The thing is, like, I feel like the crits are probably worth fishing for. I could get 50. Just about. Oh, sweet. How are we looking here? He's down to 3,000. You can whirlwind again, but I want you to be ready to stun the guy with your bash. So, sure, escalating strike. We don't know who he's gonna hit, but there's like a 50-50 chance he wipes somebody out. Oh, I can't. Sorry. Just burn. Yeah, that's alright. He was out of MP anyway. Smite him. We are nearly there. In fact, we're so nearly there, I think I'll go ahead and eviscerate him. Yeah, there we go. Blade Flare. This is coming right down to it. Oh, I didn't stun that thing. But now I can. I can bash him. You better stop. Stop. Alright. Oh, he died anyway. Nice.
I am bested. Our Lord waits for you on the precipice above. He will show you the true meaning of pain.
And the emblem just poofs. We did it, though. Morningstar, Retainer's Armor. Into the wrong map? Sure. Travel to the cliff top. This is just the boss here. Ooh. Alright, well, let's look at that Retainer's Armor, huh? It's okay. It's aight. More health. You are the guy I have blocking all the time. Well, let's see what the Retainer's all about. The wind is howling. The cliff-top lord awaits. Are you ready for battle? Tell me what I need to know. Ages ago, the Lady of Death appointed her most loyal and zealous follower as Lord of the Clifftop Fortress. He and his impish brethren would stand as the first line of defense against intruders who sought the throne. In the many years since no one has ever made it past him, this three-phase encounter will test everything you've learned so far. You will need endurance, strength, and cunning to succeed. So phase 1 has 10k health. The Clifftop Lord will use stand down every 5 turns. Otherwise, he will alternate between Big Bonk and Rumble. Big Bonk does the thing with thing that's discombobulating and it kind of hurts. Stand down is super obnoxious. Rumble deals moderate earth damage to all enemies. Then the boss will immediately follow up with Slam. Slam deals moderate physical damage to a single target. Phase 2 has 10k health as well. At the start of this phase, the boss will summon 2 imps. He will then repeat his attacks from the phase 1, except he'll use Warcry only once instead of stand down. Warcry drastically raises attack, magic attack, defense, and magic defense stats of all allies. Phew. So it spikes all their stats way up. And then phase 3, another 10k. On his first turn in this phase, the Clifftop Lord uses Lord's Authority, which applies impish authority to all enemies. He then alternates between Bigger Bonk and Earthquake. Bigger Bonk deals heavy physical damage to a single target and applies discombobulated and stunned, while Earthquake deals a moderate earth damage to all enemies and reduces their defense and magic defense, followed up with Slam. Hoo boy, this sounds pretty intense. I'm not sure exactly what to do about this. 3 phases too. And he's like gonna lose all his statuses between the phases. And we saw how long it took us to take down the Retainer for 10k. Like, yikes. Oh, boy. Well, we're definitely going to want, like, recovery, for sure. What to do? We can't... Like, the taunting is going to be basically useless. Alex can guaranteed sponge a hit every once in a while, is basically what that amounts to. Being able to lower his stats is definitely a good call, but you're going to run out of MP over like the course of 3 phases if you keep that up. Are there any other classes that would be useful here? We didn't use the Ranger much, and we didn't use other things. Oh, we haven't tried the Warlocks yet either, actually. We completely forgot they existed the moment we got them. So naturally now is the time to experiment. So we've got a Warlock Fiendish. Oh, look at this guy. What are your skills like, sir? Oh, well, no, obviously knows. Your Fiendish moves. You've got Curse of Agony, a curse that damages 1% of max HP each turn, increasing by 1% each turn. So it does like 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. It's basically another dot, but that's kinda... That might take a long time to be worthwhile. Hellfire deals immense fire damage to all enemies and burns them. Okay, so that's like Pyromancer. Demonic Flame deals immense fire damage to one enemy and burns them. 1000 plus 200 per turn. 3 SP, 2 SP. Oh, but your SP meter is not very high. This costs all your SP to do. Okay. Warlock skills. Soul Drain deals light dark damage, drains HP and grants 1 soul point. Huh. Shadow Bolt, a Shadow Blast that deals heavy dark damage. 300. Wave of Darkness deals heavy dark damage to all enemies. Oh, these are the ones that cost his HP. Alright. Curse of Weakness. Curse an enemy, reducing their base attack and magic attack stats by 20%. Soul Tap drains some of your own life essence to gain 2 soul points. And Sacrifice. Sacrifice an ally, killing them. You are fully healed and all of your stats are drastically boosted. Ugh, aren't you nasty? Alright, well, what about the other class? What about the other version? The Warlock, the Eldritch guy. What could he do differently? Eldritch. Exorcism. Removes all cursed elements from an ally. Okay. 1 to 3,000? A wild blast that deals a random amount of damage split between all elements. Huh. So you just kind of never know what it's going to do. Embrace Madness? It says all question marks? That's curious. I kind of wish I'd tried that in a less intense battle. We're not going to have time to take on the guy today. I'm like coming up on the end of the session here. I might need to mull this over for a week. It's pretty intense. What did they say? Lots of bashing. Yeah, so he's got stand down is every 5 turns. So you don't have to worry about him leading with it. He'll alternate between Big Bonk and Rumble. So he basically Big Bonks and Rumbles twice before telling you to stand down. So if we can defeat him, if we can defeat phase 1 before its 5th turn, he won't be able to stand down people right away. Phase 2, at the start of this phase, the boss will summon 2 imps and will then repeat its attacks from phase 1, except use a war cry once only instead of stand down. So, at the start of this phase, he summons 2 imps. Does that mean it'll be 5 turns before he does the war cry? Because that would be nice. It's kind of like a race to the finish, I guess. Because if you can clear phase 1 before he does it, it'll reset the turns. Or maybe it won't, I'm not sure. I guess that'll be an experiment for later, huh? But yeah, if we can stop him from doing those things by taking him down quickly enough, that might be worthwhile. But then there's phase 3. On this first turn, the cliff top, you'll use this Lord's Authority, which puts that on everybody. I don't even know if there's a way to lift that, to be honest. Like, what kind of status is that, specifically? And then he does bonks and earthquakes for the rest of the time. Yeah, you basically need dots for that. Or fixed damage, like what Sydney has with his Chronomancer ability. I don't know. It's kind of scary. We're just going to leave it there for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with this climactic Chapter 1 fight of Raiders of Ruin. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.